In the vast grasslands of Central Asia, where the wind cuts across endless plains, a child was born who would one day change the course of history. His name was Temujin. The world would later know him as Genghis Khan, the man who built the largest empire ever known. Temujin was born around the year 1162, near the banks of the Onon River in what is now Mongolia. His early life was marked by hardship. When his father, a tribal chief, was poisoned by enemies, the family was left destitute. Still a child, Temujin's world collapsed. His clan abandoned him, leaving his mother and siblings to survive on wild roots and scraps of meat. Yet even in those early years, hardship hardened his will. He learned that loyalty, not birthright, was the key to survival. As a young man, Temujin was captured and enslaved by a rival tribe. He escaped, hunted by enemies across the frozen steppe. That escape became a turning point. He began to unite scattered Mongol clans, not by fear or bloodline, but by merit and trust. For the first time in Mongol history, a leader rose not because of noble birth, but because men believed in his vision. By 1206, after years of battle, Temujin had accomplished what no one before him could. He united the warring Mongol tribes under one banner. At a great gathering beside the Onon River, he was declared Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. From that moment, he looked beyond the steppe. To the east, the wealthy kingdoms of China. To the west, vast lands divided by pride and politics. He set out not merely to conquer, but to bring order to what he saw as a chaotic world. Genghis Khan's armies were unlike any the world had seen. They moved faster, struck harder, and lived with unmatched discipline. Every soldier could ride, shoot, and survive off the land. Communication between units stretched across thousands of kilometers, a living web of strategy and speed. His campaigns reshaped entire civilizations, from the Jin dynasty in China to the Khwarezm Empire in Persia. Cities fell, but so too did the old order of war and trade. Where there had been isolation, there was now connection. Under his rule, a new system of laws was born, the Yasa, a code that demanded discipline and justice. He outlawed theft, promoted religious tolerance, and protected merchants and messengers traveling along the Silk Road. For the first time in history, a message could travel from Korea to the edge of Europe in safety. The Mongol Empire, at its height, spanned from the Pacific to the Caspian Sea, the largest contiguous land empire ever created. Yet power came at a cost. Entire cities resisted and were destroyed. The name Genghis Khan became both feared and admired. To some, he was a tyrant. To others, a unifier who brought stability to a fractured world. Even his death was shrouded in mystery. In 1227, during a campaign against the Western Jin dynasty, he fell, perhaps from wounds, perhaps from illness. His burial site was kept secret, hidden deep within the Mongolian mountains. To this day, no one knows where the great Khan rests, but his legacy did not die. His sons and grandsons carried his vision further, extending the Mongol Empire across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. They opened roads for trade, ideas, and inventions to flow between East and West. The world as we know it, globalized, interconnected, owes part of its shape to the ambitions of that one man from the steppe. Genghis Khan, warrior, ruler, and architect of an empire that defied time. History remembers him as both destroyer and creator, a man who rose from nothing to rule everything. Pause. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.